Hello, it's your boy Nicovelli, and you're on Nicovelli TV. Make sure you like and subscribe, y'all, at the end of this video. Now, I would like to talk about Mike Miller and how he came into the league as a head coach for the New York Knicks after being the assistant coach, after having a past being a coach for the Texas State University. I mean, he has a resume, y'all. He's not new to this. It's just his first time being a head coach in the NBA. And he's doing a goddamn great job being one. The Knicks are 3-3 under Mike Miller, which makes me wonder why Fizdale didn't have the success. Now, when Fizdale was the head coach for the New York Knicks, we all thought he was going to do certain things concerning our youth players. He was supposed to hold the players accountable for what they do. We ain't see that. Some say it's because he was scared and he was trying to be the players' friend after he dealt with the turmoil out in Memphis with Marc Gasol, that he didn't feel comfortable telling these players exactly what they needed to know. So he was just simply happy to have a job again. Who knows? But I know one thing. We didn't see in Fizdale what LeBron James and Dwayne Wade were speaking highly about concerning his style of game when it comes to being a coach. We didn't see the accountability that he was dishing out to the players. And it shows now that he's no longer a head coach with the New York Knicks. We got Mike Miller, once again, who's 3-3. 3 wins, 3 losses. And these Knicks players are happy. You got Taj Gibson, who been in the league for 11 years, had 8 different coaches, speak highly of Mike Miller. He said he's a comfortable guy to be around with. We could speak to him when we need help. No matter what the situation is, we can go to this person. Which makes me wonder, I couldn't do that with Fizdale? I never heard them say they can go to Fizdale and speak openly like that. But they saying it now. Alfred Payton says that he loved Mike Miller's approach. That he's laid back, he's fun in games, but he knows when to be serious. When it comes to practicing, when the Knicks have their practice games, Mike Miller's simply not to be fucked with. Excuse the expression, but that's basically what he's saying. He's saying he's not a joking manner. He gets right to the point. It's time to work. Let's get in, let's get out. It's no laughing matter. Which makes me wonder, was Fizdale all of that? Was Fizdale joking around with these players? Was he simply trying to be their friends and not trying to be their coach? When Fizdale seen something wrong in the way these players was playing, did he say to himself, Marc Gasol, let me not say nothing. I don't want to get fired. Well, Fizdale, you got fired anyway. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. But the record shows that Mike Miller is simply communicating, and he's getting more out of these players than Fizdale ever had since he came in the league as the Knicks head coach. Damn. Dennis Smith Jr. says he liked Mike Miller because he simply wants us the ball. That's a heavy statement right there. What are you saying, Dennis? That Fizdale didn't want you the ball? That Fizdale wasn't letting players just go out there and give it all they got? Dennis Smith Jr. might have a point, y'all. Because if I'm not mistaken, Frank Ntilikina walked in Fizdale's office and he told him, I want to be a dog too. It was as if Frank Ntilikina was pleading with Fizdale. Take the muzzle off me. I got a bark. I can go out there and contribute. And Fizdale did that. But he didn't do it, if you ask Nicovelli, until he felt his job was at risk. At that time, he simply didn't care. Fizdale knew he was going to get axed way before that conference meeting, y'all. And by that time, he didn't care so much, he didn't even let Frank Ntilikina go out there and play. You want to play Frank? Go play. He didn't care how many points Frank Ntilikina was going to average. But it simply shows that this is what Frank Ntilikina needed all along. Because under Mike Miller, he's having success, y'all. The kid averages 18 minutes per game. 18 minutes. Even when Fizdale giving up on the New York Knicks with these 30-point game blowout that we suffered from, Frank Ntilikina having played so many minutes like he's playing under Mike Miller. You got R.J. Barrett, a rookie, just came in the league. He's impressed with Mike Miller's approach on how they are playing defensively. He sees them making stops now on the floor. That says a lot. Kid is a rookie, and already he's starting to compare the two. Yeah, he's starting to compare the two. Now let's talk about stats. When the Knicks was under Coach Fizdale, they was in a 20th place concerning turnovers. The Knicks are now in 3rd place under Mike Miller. That says a lot, y'all. 20th with Fizdale, 3rd spot with Mike Miller. They are no longer turning over the ball, and it shows in Julius Randle's style of play. Julius Randle is not turning the ball over like he was under Coach Fizdale. Yeah, he's not doing that. Dennis Smith Jr. is happy. Taj Gibson is happy. Marcus Morris is happy. They're all dishing credit out to Mike Miller. And I have another question for y'all. How come when Fizdale got fired, they wasn't speaking in this manner of Coach Fizdale? Fizdale said he was going to get Emmanuel Mudiay right. Well, he did do that. Because Emmanuel Mudiay elevated his game, packed up, and went to Utah. Emmanuel Mudiay got right. But Fizdale, you didn't get yourself right as a New York Knicks head coach. You didn't do that. It shows. When we talk about ball movement, yeah, assists, ball movement. The Knicks was in a 29th spot. They now in the 8th spot. That improved. Damn. Everybody can't be wrong. Now, some said that Coach Fizdale wasn't going to be a great coach to begin with. I mean, I read the comments. So not everybody was for Coach Fizdale. Some of y'all say that he's a used car salesman concerning Coach Fizdale. But now we got Mike Miller. And although Mike Miller is new to the NBA as a head coach, he has a lengthy resume. He has experience being a coach. Once again, he used to coach the University State of Texas, Texas State University. He had experience as an assistant while coaching the G League for the Westchester Knicks. And he's simply, right now, as we speak, as you watching this video, out coaching Coach Fizdale. He's doing it, I must admit. When you got players like Dennis Smith Jr. saying, I like him because he just want us to hoop, it all makes sense. Look at Frank Ntilikina. He pleaded with Coach Fizdale. Listen, take this muzzle off me. I'm a dog. I want to go out there and display my bark. The kid was pleading with Fizdale. Let me play. It seemed like Fizdale didn't do that until after his job was in turmoil. Fizdale had to fuck it so bad, meaning that he couldn't care less about the New York Knicks when we started suffering these blowout games by 30 points with the Denver and the Spurs, that he said, fuck it, Frank, you want to play? Play. Go out there. He didn't care. But maybe this is what Frank Ntilikina need to begin with. I mean, Frank Ntilikina been through the mud with the Jeff Hornaceks, the David Fizdales. Now he got the Mike Millers. And my man is now averaging 18 points 18 minutes per game. He's getting playing time. He's getting playing time. So I need to know in the comments, do you think these Knicks players is throwing Fizdale under the bus? Peace.